Hello there. Well, today I'm going to be working on an ATC, and these are all papers that I have downloaded from I think I'm not sure. I think they were on a freebie. I'm not sure now. I'll have to try to figure it out and let you know, because I don't think they were from where I was thinking. It's been several days and I haven't been in my room, and I had them laying here to work with. I'll have to put it down below, because I don't think they're from where I was thinking. I was thinking they were from Kelly Lou Who Junk Journals, and they're not, because they were from another one that I found. And now I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. So, I don't think I had it saved anymore. I'll have to look it up. But I thought it would be fun, because these are just gorgeous. I know they're AI. I'm pretty sure. I shouldn't say that. But they are just gorgeous. So I thought it would be fun to pick some of these out and make an ATC with them. They are really, really pretty. I love them. I mean, this is just my kind of stuff. I love this stuff. I love it. Like, I've done this kind of stuff with my sewing machine and with paper because I love it. It's a lot of work. So, I'm going to start with this, I think. I was starting to just work on it, and I thought, I ought to turn on my camera. And I should have brought, I see there's a wax melt maybe here on this one. I made wax melts. I should grab my own and put my own on here to have something. I got a bunch made the other day. Let me grab those before I forget and get going. I'll be right back here. Get right in here. Surely one of them will work, because I made a bunch of them. And I hope I don't need my coloring stuff to color over them, because, well, I have my markers. I can probably use a marker, but we made a bunch. A bunch. So, and then I'm dying to try out. Maybe I'll try it with the camera on. My friends and I decided we wanted to try those electric burners instead of the candles. Like, after a while, those candles burning, it just gives me a headache. And so we put in an order together, and they came in, and so I have my electric wax burner, and I'm kind of dying to see what's going on. But we have had so much happen in our house this week. Oh my goodness. The dryer broke. The guy just left from fixing that. That was crazy. We had to go out of town for a doctor appointment. So we stopped. My husband stopped by the place, where you can order parts. And he ordered it. It was a heating element. And he ordered it. Oh, sorry, I was getting a message on my computer. And so he had to be back, I don't know, a few days later. And the guy said, oh, it'll be in by then. Just come by that day and pick it up. So he went by to pick it up. It hadn't made it there. It was late. It had not made it. And the guy said, well, because it's an hour drive for us, he says, I'm just going to order another one, and I'll drop ship it to your house, and it'll be there Monday. Okay. And sure enough, and we had to go out of town that day too. We didn't know we were going to have to, but we had to. Same place. Got home. I didn't go, my husband did. I stayed home because I was working on another big project that was going on. And it was here on the porch. I had another delivery that was supposed to come too. And they had obviously put a big package on it because it was bent in half. And the heating element it's kind of a horseshoe shape, and it has these things, these prongs that stick up. And it was bent in half over here, and the prongs were all smishbut. No, it doesn't work that way. So I called that guy, and he says, well, the other one came in, and it's here in the store if you want to come get it. I told my husband, let me get a shower, I'll go with you. I didn't want him driving up there again alone. He'd done it like 3 times. So, there we go, driving up there. We got it, no problem. We also got a chip in our van window for the drive. It's not even a year old. The window, because we had to have it replaced another time because we got a rock thrown at us. That's what happens when you drive on country roads. There's a lot of quarry trucks driving around. So, yeah. There's a quarry, like, I don't know, it's down by the river, and the river's about 3 miles from us, so there's a lot of trucks on our road. So, and then there's another quarry. There's a cave and a quarry up by where we go to the doctor, by the river, because we're by the river everywhere we go here. And, oh darn, oh, there's my thing. I gotta clean this off, it's terrible. I get that, and we get home. Our other package was on the porch, which brings me to our next problem. I was in our restroom the other day doing some cleaning. Our restroom. Makes it sound like it's public, right? Our bathroom. And I was like, what is, there was a big black spot on the side of our bathroom vanity. I'm like, what is that? Mold. Black mold. I open up the vanity, and yes, there's just stuff that we store down there. I don't get in it very often. It's just stuff I don't really need. I don't know. It's just not. We have another big cabinet, like big. It's big. It's a closet. I store most everything in there. I don't get in that little bitty thing very often. It's full of mold. And as you know, I'm always complaining of being sick. We've been trying to figure out what's going on. Also, I've been trying to figure out what's going on with our cat. She's had to have shots because her eyes are red. The doctor says she's allergic to something. Like, we've had her over 5 years. We've never had this problem. What is going on? And we're trying to figure out, like, what's going on with me? Why? And, like, this dry eye problem I've had, my eye doctor's like, your eyes have been dry for a long time. They've never been like this. You know, I've had to be on these shots forever. Something's going on. Yeah, we got a big black mold problem. So, we're about to conquer that. Praying that when we pull it out of there, it's all the cabinet. Not the wall, not the floor, not anything else. So the cabinets in our kitchen has to be put together. It came in boxes. I found it at Lowe's and I loved it. It's at 47 available. That was one of my husband's trip out of town. Not in the store. Thanks, your website said 47 available in the store. So they ordered it and sent it to us free of charge. And boxes. It's in there to be put together. The other thing we were doing in the middle of all of this that we didn't know all this other stuff was going to come up was replacing a cabinet in our kitchen. I'm working on that. So it's been a fun week. I've been in here none. This is the first time in many days I've been in here. So, the last time I was in here was the day that I found that in there. So, but tomorrow, our daughter and 2 of her girls are coming up because today is our very first grandchild's 18th birthday. I cannot believe it. I really want to put her on here. I think she's so pretty. I don't know if I want to put the whole thing on there. Let's get her cut out. But they are going to stay with my mom. They're not going to stay here. Because guess what they've been doing at their house? They've been dealing with black mold. I'm not kidding. They found it in their basement, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. And they had mold remediators, is that what you call it? They came in and they took care of it all. They thought. Then she decided she was going to paint all of her upstairs. She was waiting for some paint in her kitchen to dry, and she said, I'm going to go in and paint the bathroom. And I don't really know how it all came about, but she was removing something in the bathroom, found black mold in there that they didn't know. And every time she thought she was getting done in there, she uncovered more. And before you know it, she had the bathroom down the studs. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, I think we'll go that way. I think I'm probably going to take that down. Maybe. I think I'll use these. Is that what I want to use? You guys, I have hid my decorative scissors so far back there I can't even get to them now. Not while I'm on camera. Yeah, no, I can't. While I'm on camera, I can't get to those. I'd have to put my whole body under there. What was I thinking? Well, it's either got to be these or these. That's all that's out. See, I'd like to have my itty bitty scallop ones. I don't think I want the pink one. These are like, or these are stamped. Why did I do that? Well, this is going to have to be paused. So I'm going to pause it. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, I had to lay on there. And then I couldn't find her and she was stuck to my elbow. And I found them. I got a Stampin' Up! Turnabout thing for your inks, and I put it right there. It's just right there at the end of my finger. And my owl thing that holds my decorative scissors is right behind it. But I can't get to it without laying it on the table. And I think in one of my videos I talked about when I replaced that cabinet in my kitchen, I was going to bring it in here. No, it's about to fall apart. It's like over 100 years old. It's metal. And it wasn't like a hot, a real good one. It was my grandma's. And she moved it from kitchen to kitchen because it was one of those, from back before they had built-in cabinets in their kitchens. It wasn't a Hoosier. The other one I have in there is a Hoosier metal cabinet. Hoosier had metal cabinets too. I have her wooden Hoosier too. But she had 2 metal and then her wooden Hoosier that she moved from kitchen to kitchen before they had built-in cabinets. And when they moved here, they had a few built-in metal cabinets. That was the time period that they moved to this house. That's what this house originally had when it was built. It didn't anymore. But it didn't have a long one wall. It had nothing, and so she put those there. And she put the Hoosier on the back porch, the closed-in back porch. She didn't like it anymore. I told her I wanted it, and she's like, "That old thing? What do you want that old thing for?" I'm like, That old thing is cool. I didn't know what it was at the time. I had no idea it was anything special. I just knew it was cool. Because it's got like the spinning spice rack and the flour and coffee things in it and the bread drawer and all that. So I said, I want that, Grandma. Alright. There was almost a big fight over it. But I told her, I was really young when I told her I wanted. Alright, so let's see. I kind of like timeless. I'm going to keep that in mind. Let's see about what do I want out of here. And that kind of helped me pick. I'm going to send this to somebody, so I want it to be kind of nice. Not that I don't want it to be nice anyway, but let's see here. What I love. Do you ever just make these for the fun of it? That's trash. I probably didn't have a trash can near me when I put it on there and put it in there. I didn't want to. Ooh. Oh no, that's like gigantic. Now this one is probably a good size. Oh, that one, I think. I wish I'd have made this little bitty thing, and although Hugs XOXO, that doesn't really go. See, a lot of these. Now wait, look at this one. I think that's it. That is a good size. It's not going to overpower. It's not, the size is right, and the thing is not overpowering either. Look at this one. That was one of my favorite ones that we made. Or I made. Look at this thing. That's going to have to be on something big, but I love it. I had too much wax in my spoon. This is one of my favorite seals. Here it is. No. Nope, that's not the one. This is the one, the dandelion. I love that seal. That we just, I didn't feel like taking a bunch of stuff that day, and I said, I'm just going to sit and make seals. And so my friend got out all of her seals. Oh, you would not believe she's got, I bet she's got like, oh, that one's coming apart. That's okay, I can just pop it out and just use that. I bet she's got 100 seals. This one's beautiful. And there's that dandelion one. You can probably see it better. Sometimes on the back, they're just beautiful on the back. But I just love them. Maybe I can pick out one of these. I'll send her that one to go in it. It says Friends. I love this one. It's got my initial. Okay, let's put these back. Let me get these out because I'll stick it on there with that. When I'm doing them on my stuff, I just use the hot glue gun. But I don't know the length, you know, like the time period that a hot glue gun will stay stuck with them. So I'll use that to send to make this since I'm sending it to somebody. But I think next month when we go to crop, I'm just going to do this again too because it was fun. And I didn't get near as many made as, oh, that one says Friends too. I think I like the other one better. Look at the colors on that one on the back. Isn't that pretty? Now the seal looked like it was going to be beautiful, but I think it's hard to tell what it is once it's done. Do you know what it is? I think it's hard. Okay, so I got my seal picked out, and it's not really going to make a whole lot of difference what I decide to use, so that's okay. I wanted to make sure. That's wax. Something must have broke. Alright, so that helps me out knowing what I'm going to do. Let's cut out Timeless. this mushroom thing too. It's gonna be kind of fun to cut out because it's scallop, but I really kind of like it, so we're going to cut it out. Alright, and let's cut out one of these little things to have something a little darker. Did I cut into that? Where'd it go? No, I did fine. I thought I cut into it a little bit. And maybe a button, although maybe this button. This is what I love about printing things, is you can just cut. It doesn't matter, because you can just go print it again. It is fine. Alright, you know, just cut. Doesn't matter. I need a drink real quick, I'm sorry. It's a little bit bigger there. I think I want a little bit bigger. And I really, that's a shame. Her, this Jack Journal ephemera, there's a thing that covers that up. That's a shame, because I would have used that. Although, maybe I can layer it with that thing I just cut out and put that kind of over it, and then we won't notice that. Let's try that. Okay. And I like this letter here. And I like the garden pass. And maybe the botany. Oh, I like this too right here. This is all steampunk, but it's sure cute. Maybe this lace. I know there's some lace in there, but all of that is pushed to the back, so it might be really nice to have some that is not pushed to the back. Especially since we put the lady on here. So that might be really nice. And I kind of like this little flower thing right here that's got the masking tape on it. Okay, oh here's, see there, that one's not ruined. Maybe, should we cut that one out? Should we? I don't know, we'll see. Alright, let's get this stuff cut. It shouldn't take very long, and then we'll ink it up. It's all fairly easy cutting. I say that, and I can't even cut this straight line for this letter. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna pause you. I'll cut it. I'll be right back. Okay, got everything cut and inked. I think we're ready to start back up. First, I want to stamp on the back here. And lately, I have been liking using just this little one here. The round one. It's a lot easier. Some of these are really hard to get lined up on there straight, and it bugs me. So I have just been using this little one here. Works great for me. Yeah, it fits on there. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to. Let me get my ink. I have my ink buried up here. I keep piling stuff up here on my shelf on top of it. And then it's just buried. Okay. That's dark enough. Let's see here. Isn't it unusually warm where I live? My husband thinks I'm crazy. I think it's unusually warm. Like today it's 84. It's been up in the 90s. Every day it's at least up in the 80s. I mean, this is April. I remember in April you're wearing like your little raincoat. When I was a kid, you wore your raincoat and your rain boots, and you weren't wearing shorts yet. You might have had short sleeves on, but you sure had pants on, and you wore a coat or a sweater everywhere. I remember freezing in your summer dress on Easter. I don't know. I think it's awful warm. My parents already have their air on. We usually try to make it till June. We won't this year if this keeps up. It's hot. And I remember snowstorms in April. I know because one time me and a friend drove over for a concert. A couple hours away. And we drove home in like blizzard weather. And that concert was in the middle of April. And our pecan tree, yesterday it was buds, and I looked out the window this morning, it's got leaves on it. I don't think that it usually has leaves, like full-on leaves in April. Because like April showers bring May flowers. Well, what's going on? What is happening? It all just seems a little early to me. This heat and humidity, phew. I had like some nice 70-degree weather before or even 60s. Come on. Or even 80s. I mean, like, low 70s, like getting up in the high 80s and 90s. What am I doing? I don't need that yet. Okay. I have myself all flustered over this. Okay, so we got her. I'm going to try to figure out what I'm doing with stuff. Okay, maybe she doesn't need to be way up there. I don't know what she needs to do yet. I haven't quite figured that out yet, have I? Might have too much stuff too. I don't know. I don't know, something's not working. Something isn't working yet. That down there. This it needs a little bit of, it needs to not look so new. That's what it needs. That's what you need. You just look too new. And so don't you. Like, I just printed you and it shows. It's kind of obvious. Oranges. Tomorrow night we're all going out to eat because yesterday was my stepfather's birthday. Today's my granddaughter's birthday. And Mom said, I'm taking everybody out to eat. I hope she's taking us out to the barbecue place in town because it's good. It's the best place. Well, I definitely got that one, like, aged, didn't I? Well, I better do this, too. Because it looks too new now, doesn't it? I don't want to, let's see. Let's kind of right there. There we go. Like that. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's get some ink there. I hope I've been where you can see all this time. I've been getting into this, not really paying enough attention. I don't think I inked. I am going to have some lovely hands when I am done, aren't I? Okay, there we go. Put that right there. And then here. I'd like to use the Pretty Heart one, but I just, well, it don't matter if they would have had that, does it? It don't matter. I mean, maybe the person that's been hanging on to this put that on there, right? Maybe that was her doing. She's been hanging on to her mama's stuff. There we go. That looks good. I like that right there. And we're going to put some cheesecloth behind her somewhere. How? I'm not sure how. Let's just clip some off here. Just a layer. I don't want all these layers. I only want one. Just one layer. Let's clip it off. Let's just get a layer. We'll see how it goes on there. And if you can't find this color, I find it at my farm and home about canning season. They don't have it any other time but canning season. So I have to look for it about then. Now, this, I'm kind of thinking it can kind of tuck in here. Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah, that looks good. And yeah, oops, I hit her. No, can't hide her. Gotta make sure she's got room to be up in here. And this, maybe it could go right there. I'm gonna have to use my glue gun because, yeah, see, yeah, that's not gonna work. Too big. Oh, I don't know what that's out for. I would like to use this, but oh, it could go right there. Yes. Okay, so I need to poke a hole. Let me grab my got that. I think that's got the best size hole of what I've got. Trying to decide if I should replace, yeah, I should replace that eyelet because of what I want to use. Let me grab my eyelets. and I'll need a little eyelet. So that's got a dark green one on it. Let's just do a dark green one. Well, I saw it there, right? Right there. I don't know. Wait a second. I couldn't get it open again. That one be better? No, that's grass green. But I have, okay, here. That one? Yeah, I think that one's better than that one. Where'd that go? This one right here. That was the good one. Use my tweezers for a lot of things, but I've never done that. Okay, I gotta switch this around. Okay. Okay. Now, I've got this, and I'm going to tear a tiny bit off. First, I gotta get this salvage off. Okay, and I want it to be just a tiny bit. I want a real skinny. I hope this works. I've never I was afraid of that. I've never tried to tear such a tiny bit off. Okay. Let's try a little bit bigger. It's way bigger than I wanted, but I'm going to cut it because it's all messed up there at the top. It's chunky because of me messing it up. Let's see if I can get this through here. I can, I think. Yeah, okay. And I'm only going to do it once because I don't want it to be really not a big knot, you know. And then we'll just cut it. And cut it. And I may have to cut it smaller because it may be over our little lady's face here. But I'm going to stick it in right there. I'm going to have to cut it smaller. Oh, I got little threads everywhere. Oh man, they are everywhere. I'll probably still be peeling those off my leggings like tomorrow. Okay. Alright. I want to go ahead and glue it. Well, no. I think I need to glue her down first, but I need to figure out her glue situation. I don't have my glue sticks in here from crop. I haven't unpacked my crop stuff. Okay, we're going to... Honestly, the glue sticks are in my purse. I threw them in my purse so they wouldn't get lost. Oh, I always do that. I did that with the other ones, trying to take off the wrong side. Duh. I like to use a glue stick. with this first and get it on here. And then I'll use my other glue to actually glue it down. And I know I'm not cutting straight at all, and I don't want to, because I want it to look real frayed and messed up. That'll be a perfect piece to put on something, won't it? That's a good shape. I like that. And I got this brown material at Hobby Lobby. I assume they still have it. I don't know. I hope they do, because I had a color, this color, a little bit darker maybe, and I loved it, but I'm out of it. I couldn't find it, so I'm out of it. I thought I was, but I wasn't 100% sure. And I looked for it and I couldn't find it. Okay, we're going to set this right here, and we're going to glue her down because she is at the bottom of this. I'm going to use my tweezers. I don't know where my other, oh, they are. I like these better, this kind with the that. Okay, and then I want to make sure I put some glue up there to make sure that chiffon holds down. Okay, and we're going to put this right there. Now, I want to make sure I know where everything else is going. Kind of like, I think I want to put this, yeah, that needs to go under, I think. So we'll put this down. Okay, yeah, I didn't want it to be any, I didn't want it to go out beyond this letter. I need to cut it off on this side. And I want to wipe the glue off the back, because this isn't mine. I don't want that messy looking glue back there. It would bug me if it was mine, but it wouldn't be as, I don't know, as bad to me. You know what I mean? I can't get that out of there. Come on, please. Ah, I cannot get it off. I'll have to see if I can find my glue eraser thing. I haven't seen that in a long time. Okay. I think that went down further than I planned on it. There we go. Okay. Okay, and now then I have this going up here. This is going to go right there. Okay, now I don't know if I need timeless on here anywhere. I kind of don't think I do. Okay. Do I need this on here? It might look kind of cute right there. I think it does. I don't need very much glue. I don't want it coming out the sides, because some of this is cut very, very tiny. Just stick that right there. Oh, well, that didn't stuck to my tweezers. And there's glue everywhere after that. After it moved like that, I got glue where I didn't want glue. Okay, now we'll stick this down. The glue is voluntarily coming out. I have some thread set out to bundle, but I don't think I need it with all this other, since I put the this and this on here. I don't think I need that thread on here now. I have tried gluing these wax melts on with my Fabri-Tac and they don't stay on. They have come on. Oh, I didn't. Oh well, it's okay. I didn't ink around that, but it'll be fine. They stuck down when I put them down, but then later they have came off, so. Oh, wait, I put that in wrong. Oh, that got underneath that. I don't want that underneath that. Okay. And then this. Oops, I got some glue strings there for my glue stick. Now, do I want to put this button anywhere? I kind of don't. I don't think so. No, I don't. Okay, so then let's glue this down. I think I want it like that. I don't want it over the edge in case this person's storing it in like card sleeves or something. This would be okay, but this is kind of hard and it might not let her do it. Like this over the edge won't matter, and this up here wouldn't matter. But I think that would. Alright, I think I got it done, you guys. I can see glue right there and it's bugging me, but I don't think I can fix it now. I think it's too late. And there's random glitter. I've got glitter on my hands. I've got glitter on here, and I don't. Well, it's coming off of there. Whatever I used on there, it's coming off of there. It must have been in that. I didn't think that was glitter. I thought that was just a gold rub-on stuff, but it must have had glitter in it. I'm not sure it's done, but I'm not sure it isn't. I think there's something I need to do to it, but I don't know what that would be. I need more glue under there, but my glue gun, I gotta get it cleaned off before I do that, or I'll be making a wow of a mess. So I'll hold this up so you can see it. I will say thank you so much for joining me. You have a blessed day, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye. Oh, real quick, I looked it up, and I found these in a group called Happy Mail Movement and Junk Journaling, and I think they are by a person named Rachel Neighbors. So that is who I think made these printables. You have a blessed day. Bye.